Thanks for watching this video today. I'm Matt Heggelund. I am the product manager for MPOWR Envision. This video is going to be a review of what was included in our February release, which all customers would have received automatically the last week of February. Over the next couple months, our releases might be a little different than usual. Let me explain in some more detail. At MPOWR Envision, we strive to continually deliver value with a new release of Envision each month. Over the next couple of months, we are going to be concentrating on improving the key performance indicator functionality inside of Envision. This is going to require some major construction, but at the end you'll be able to more effectively measure if you are on track towards your strategic goals and objectives. During this construction, we will still have a monthly release and unveil improvements along the way. The February release has the first phase of these major improvements to the KPI functionality. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm already logged in and already on my dashboard. We're going to be using our Scoops demo plan today, which is again a fictitious ice cream company purely for demonstration purposes. Let me go ahead and click into my Scoops plan, which is going to get me to my strategy overview. Then from there, I can click in the breadcrumb trail and get into the KPI area. You can also access the KPI area through the hamburger menu. From the KPI dashboard screen, I'm going to hit the plus sign, which is going to bring up our new two-step KPI creation wizard. On step 1, you're going to name your KPI, assign owner, which will default to yourself. Description will be the target state or the specific goal of this KPI, as well as any category tags. Clicking next is going to proceed to step 2. This is where you're going to get a sneak preview of some things to come in future releases. To start, we're going to see 3 different types of KPIs. The first type of KPI is called static. This is the type of KPI that you're accustomed to using if you have set up or used a KPI in Envision before. With this static type of KPI, you are working towards the same target during each period of measure. A simple example of a static KPI is setting up a monthly target where I want to sell 100 units each month. You're going to see coming soon on 2 other KPI types because they are not ready for release yet. Our development team is busy working to include these types in our March release. The first new type of KPI is linear. This type of KPI is where you're working towards an end target over a period of time. A simple example is I want to sell 1,000 units this year, but I want to track my progress each month towards the 1,000 units. Your KPI health is going to be measured based on your progress each month towards the end goal. The other new type of KPI is called stepped. This is very similar to the static KPI, but with stepped, you can have a dynamic or unique target for each period of measure. A simple example of a stepped KPI is I want to sell 100 units in February, but in March I want to sell 150. This type of KPI will be good to track things that might be seasonal in nature, where you need to ramp up or ramp down your targets based on certain variables. Again, these 2 new types of KPIs say coming soon and will be included in our March release. And something to note is they are only going to be included for our professional and enterprise levels. The static KPI is still going to be available to all our subscription levels. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to support@mpowr.com and we can discuss upgrading your subscription in more detail. For now, let's continue setting up a static KPI. I'm going to select my unit of measure. For now, let's choose numeric. The update frequency, I'm going to choose monthly. This is the frequency how often you are going to be entering in a data point. Update reminder is if I want to enter my data point at the beginning or the end of the period. Typically KPIs are lagging indicators and are entered at the end of the period, but we do have the flexibility to handle a leading indicator. I can set the start period and the target period of when I want to start and stop measuring this KPI. You will also set a target value. For my purposes, I'm going to say I want to sell 100 units this month. I'm going to leave it on ascending order, which means I'm going to work my way up from 0 to 100. Descending could be used if you're setting up a KPI that you want to work back down or reduce the current value to something closer to 0. I can use the health sliders and set the range of health for red, yellow, and green. What this simply means is if I enter a monthly data point that falls in the yellow range, the health of the KPI will be flagged as yellow. Once I hit publish, I can take a look at what the KPI looks like now that it has been set up. From the KPI dashboard screen, I'm going to click into a KPI and take a look at the second and final improvement included in the February release, which is a new grid view of the data points. As I scroll down to the bottom part of this page where you enter your data points and progress notes, you will notice this new grid view. It is a much more cleaner, intuitive way to view than previously. This grid view will be used for all new types of KPIs as well. Thanks for watching this video. I can't wait to show you what March is going to bring. Stay tuned.